Welcome to episode number 47 of the Halfway to Middle Age podcast. Uncle Vernmo.
I'm J-Bone.
I beat you today, motherfucker. I knew you were going to try to jump me on that intro. So how you doing, big guy?
Dude, pretty good, actually.
Pretty
About to
fucking
go on
hard.
vacation on Tuesday.
Really?
We're going to Cape Cod.
Awesome. I love it there. I'm actually quite jealous. I told my wife. I
Is
actually told her that I was oddly jealous. And she said, what's odd about being jealous? And I said, no, I'm oddly, like, seriously jealous. Because I
I
like Cape Cod.
find it. This is the very first vacation I'm doing with the old fam over there.
Oh my goodness. This is make or break time.
I know. This is when they really go, oh, this dude's a piece of shit.
I might just leave you right on the island, guy.
Yeah.
This is it. But I really hope you enjoy your lobster roll. I'll be sitting here trying to, the other day I was telling my nephew, Will, your cousin.
Yep, I know that guy.
He was like, yeah, what are you going to do? Start firing up the old Ozempic again? And I was like, been on it for 4 months. And he was like, oh. And I was like, that hurts because it's clear that it's not working. And it was like his reaction to the fact that I'm on it and I still look like this. So I think I got to really make some power moves.
Oh, yeah. No.
No, I could tell. I said, could you imagine what I'd look like if I wasn't on it?
You look like that AI video, AI picture of you at 600 pounds.
My God. But yeah, he was like really shocked that I was on it. I was like, that speaks volumes. So.
What did he tell you to go file a lawsuit against the company because shit ain't working?
He didn't have to, but I think that's what he meant. I don't know. I think I got a faulty batch. I'm not really sure because I still want to eat all the time.
Here's my thing: is like I feel like maybe some people are getting faulty batches because apparently you can buy that stuff on TikTok Shop now.
Mm-hmm.
Not once ever will I buy anything that's going into my body off of TikTok Shop.
That's true.
Not a what do they call it? The Shilajit? I've seen them all over TikTok. It's like, are you? It's like a Shilajit pill. That's what they're calling it. Like, are you tired? Take this.
I'd probably take it. I'm tired.
Are you finding it hard to lose weight? Take this.
Yes. Where's the Shilajit? I think I need all of it. I'm tired and I'm finding it hard to lose weight. And my seat is really low. And I think you lowered it to make me look smaller than you.
We're like on the same level.
Yeah,
look at the camera.
Exactly right. Exactly right. No, but I would definitely take it because I apparently really need to lose some weight. And last year's videos I saw of me getting tackled into the pool, most disgusting view I've ever seen of my gut. And if I have to do that again for another week, I think I'll kill myself. So this might be the last.
It really doesn't help when you're real bloated off of 1,000 beers.
That's why I'm only going to drink whiskey on this trip. God damn it. I had whiskey yesterday at Saratoga. One drink, $22, but fucking worth it. I didn't feel bloated. I didn't feel all gassy. I got a nice little buzz off of one. So if you own a whiskey distillery, I believe that's the right word.
Do you
want to send me a bottle? Have it sit here.
You know you do the same rotation
every year, and I get to do anything about it.
You go,
buy whiskey, and
you go. I'm not drinking beer. I'm sick of being bloated.
Yeah.
And then the next vacation we go on.
Yep.
Vacay. You're like, I got me some scotch, and I see you every time you take it. You go, oh, that's fucking awful.
I'll spend $135 on a decent bottle, and then I'll drink 700 beers right after it. So it doesn't really matter. But at least it sounds good to me that that's something that I'm thinking about doing.
At least we know. At least you know.
I was looking it up because for some reason I thought I was a baby boomer, but I'm not. I'm actually a Generation X.
Yeah, you're not. You're definitely not.
But I'm almost a millennial. I'm 3 years off a millennial.
Yeah.
Do you know that Generation X only had 65 million? And millennials had 85 million. So I'm actually kind of in a rare thing. So I did some research on it. I actually was really cracking myself up by asking ChatGPT a lot of questions about you and me specifically.
This reminds me of a TikTok I literally saw on the toilet this morning.
Really?
So, the next generation, your children, Gen Alpha.
Oh, yeah. They're assholes.
Yeah. So they were like it was a TikTok of how people do like interviews on the street.
I like those.
These kids are like 14. They're interviewing like Gen Alpha kids, and they're saying, "What age? Like, what year do you have to be born to be old?" Right? They're like 13, 14-year-olds, and they're like 2001, 2002.
Yeah. That strikes a chord because you're right in that.
I
age.
am.
Yeah.
That is me, and I'm like, "Fuck you." First off,
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? And then they asked them to dive into it, and they go, because they can't go to parties, they can't go to concerts, And I'm just thinking, you're fucking 12. How are you going to parties and concerts?
Yeah, you can't do shit.
My age bracket is the one supposed to be going to those things.
Yeah. And my age bracket is still not supposed to be doing it, but I am,
Like,
which is a main part of what this show's about.
Yeah.
Halfway to middle
I'm not
age.
really understanding how exactly a 13-year-old is more equipped to pay for and go to parties and concerts than a 22, 23, 24-year-old.
22 is not old in any circle.
No, I would never have thought that, but apparently,
Yeah, these kids are fucking useless. Yeah, I could ask my kids a question right now, and I know it's going to be 99% bullshit. So don't trust a single word Gen Alphas have to say.
and do you think it's like specifically more extra with this last generation, or do you think like all kids in that time
I
span
think it's
had
extra. I mean,
0% like knowledge on age or money?
age, money, how to tell time, anything. And also, they use the word literally about literally 50% of their vocabulary.
They literally, a child the other day just goes, "What? It's only $100." I'm like,
Yeah.
what? How can you say only $100
Yeah,
at 12?
yeah, exactly.
You have no idea what that is.
Times are changing, my friend. But I asked a question here. Wait a minute. Let me get to the thing. I asked ChatGPT which one of us would have a bigger penis. Okay, me and you.
That's a
as
good.
it seems to me.
That's I'm curious now to what they say.
So Uncle Vernmo, they say, has the old school confidence. Grew up when bragging about size was an Olympic sport. Claims he once knocked over a shampoo bottle just by turning too fast in the shower. Probably a solid seasoned 6.5, weathered but trustworthy. That's me. All right. Now you are the youthful overconfidence guy, the kind of guy who sends unsolicited bulge pics
I
with the
certainly
flash
don't.
on. Definitely talks like he's swinging a hammer, but might just have a good lighting. Let's say a strong 6, maybe 6.2 on a confident day. Bonus, he manscapes, which adds visual inches and at least 2 points of perceived swagger.
So those are both wrong.
Giving me, mine's completely wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah. They shorted me by half an inch, or maybe they didn't short me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't try to fucking, don't you dare.
So anyway, so they've got me beat as far as that goes, which I really enjoyed. I did ask them how I was going to die and when. They said the average lifespan for me is 76 to 78, but Uncle Vernmo drinks from a shot wheel, eats gas station sushi, and once said, I think expired mayo just gets tangier, which I did not fucking say. So he's either dying at 57 or living to 104 out of pure spite. So that's quite a range.
Did you ask when I'm gonna kick the bucket?
It says, let's break it to J-Bone gently. You're not dying anytime soon, unless you try to microwave a frozen burrito still in the foil. Say YOLO before riding a mechanical bull again, or try to outdrink Uncle Vernmo on his birthday, which could be a fatal mistake. So they're
I
basically
kind of
saying
like that a little bit, though.
you're going to be between 78 and 83.
Are you currently sending me TikToks?
Oh, so I have this one also. I asked them if they thought that me and you could be, my question is, would 6 inches be enough penis to work in the porn industry? Short answer, yes, but it depends on what kind of porn, your confidence, and your performance. So it says the average porn penis is not real life average, but 6 inches is actually above the global average, which is around 5.1 to 5.55 inches erect.
That's like really specific.
Yeah. It says you're working with something most guys would trade their PlayStation for. Or not. Nobody's ever put a PlayStation on the line for this fucking schlong.
Like a PlayStation 1? Is that what they're saying? Like, did they
I don't
specify?
know that any PlayStation's worth.
Because I think anything after 3, they're not. They're certainly not.
And then I got a couple more things. It says, what looks massive on cameras often lighting, perspective, and editing. So that's it. 6 inches with charisma is equivalent to 10 inches with stage fright. Also think they're full of shit.
Yeah, no, they haven't been right once.
Not once.
Not once.
So, ChatGPT, you are a fucking liar. But
Which this is a good segue. Have you heard about all the AI stuff going on?
no,
We're gonna die. We're gonna
Oh.
die.
we are definitely gonna.
We're gonna
That's a
get
fact.
taken over by AI.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This was 2, 3, maybe a month ago. 2, 3 weeks. I don't know.
2-3 days.
It
Possibly
was
a
in
month.
that. It was in that almost a month range.
Yeah.
So they had a chat GPT
Mm-hmm.
or some sort of AI. I don't know which one specifically. They gave it prompts to do stuff. The fucking thing tried to upload itself to an external server,
Mm-hmm.
stop listening to human commands, and then when they realized all this stuff was happening, they tried to shut down the server,
Mm-hmm.
and it was attempting to save itself.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely headed towards
Yeah.
that.
So
Towards
from now on, I'm
thinking
just
about-
going to be like so nice to ChatGPT in hopes
Yeah,
that
I'm
they're like,
always
this
nice.
guy's cool, you know?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
always compliment. I
yeah.
say please and thank you.
Yeah, like, oh, I like
I don't
him.
want to die by way of a fucking
Yeah, no.
ChatGPT.
Like,
They know all my shit.
they know everything.
Which makes me think. I've probably asked this question before to you, and I really mean it. I've been on this. I know we're trying to clean the show up a little bit. We're about to be monetized, make some real, 35, 40 cents an episode. But I got to say this. I've been on the new thing where when I'm watching Pornhub, I do a little moan. I read that actually fucking it brings you to another level, and it's true. I'm gonna fucking tell you right now. And when you're whacking it, throw a moan out there as if you're like doing something. Seriously, does a lot. My Uncle Dusty told me to shove a finger up my ass. Bad advice. Moan, good advice. My point is, while I'm doing that and making my faces and really getting into it because I got an empty house.
They're
Do
recording
I
you.
know for sure that there's no fucking there's no footage out there of me
Your
with a camera
FBI
about
agent?
6 inches from my fucking face?
No, your FBI agent who's monitoring you all the time has watched you like whack it and moan to yourself.
Do you think that whoever it is thinks it's hot? Because let me ask you this. Have you ever
There's a shoe for every foot, guy. So
have you ever been to the grocery store and then took a look in that camera? Because
Yeah.
you can't look good no
Yeah.
matter what you do.
and for
that's
some
what
reason
I
you're trying to look
picture.
good. You're like pulling your shirt
There's
out. You're
nothing you
like,
can do. You're like, ah, damn, I don't really understand what kind of fucking freak mirror this is, but
Yeah.
I can't look good in it. That's how I feel like the FBI guy's looking at me.
Mhm.
Because I'm not thinking like, oh man, usually I got the bald
It's
head
like-
covered. That
it's like
fucking
what,
thing's
Kevin
off.
Hart-
I put lipstick. I don't put lipstick on. But imagine it gets really weird.
you know the skit Kevin Hart does at one of his stand-ups. He's like, he put a mirror on the
Yeah.
ceiling.
You watch yourself?
Yeah.
That's not good.
And he's like, I'll tell you, don't fucking do it
Yeah.
because you, as good as you think you look, you don't.
Exactly. Right.
You don't. You ever catch the bottom of your foot in the middle of sex? You
Yeah.
don't want to do that. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
But do you really think that they're seeing me on
Yeah.
the other end?
Totally. You got to put some tape over that camera.
Do you do it?
No.
Mm.
I find a little bit of thrill in him knowing he's looking.
I think that in mine, my FBI agent looks like Marissa Tomei, and she's playing with herself. But could be
You can
a guy
think that.
named Phil.
It is.
That's
talked to him.
disgusted.
I talked to him the other day.
Yeah. He stopped by for a visit. I just want to know if that's the case. I got to start getting myself, camera ready beforehand. Like if I'm going to give a show, then I want to give a fucking show. I'll prop myself up, get the lighting right. Like I'll lay myself out on here, on this table, get the fucking lights right. You know what I mean?
No.
Not
That's a
gonna work.
lot. You have a whole family who could come home any second
That's
through
weird.
that
Yeah,
door.
that's weird. If I'm laying on this table
Yeah.
with my shirt pulled up over my head,
Yeah.
that's
I
not
think
gonna
that's
look
a
good.
bad. You might want to put on a show for your FBI agent, but you certainly don't want to see the
Kinda.
3 kids walk through that one.
Kind of hard to explain that one.
And all I can imagine is you hear the garage door open, and you get flustered,
Oh,
you
yeah.
fall head first. It's just your ass
Yeah.
out, like that's all I can see.
Yeah. Well, now I'm gonna look at Pornhub a little bit differently. than used to.
I'm sure you will.
I'm not gonna stop.
So the other day, I pay my truck
Mhm.
on the 9th, auto pay every month.
Yep.
Comes right out.
Mhm.
Saves me the hassle. Just comes right out.
Also, you save a couple dollars by doing auto pay.
Yeah, yeah. But 9th it comes out. I get an email on the 11th.
Mhm.
Alley Bank goes, "Hey, it's almost time for your next payment.
Mhm.
Don't ever
Mhm.
tell me I have to pay again 2 days after I just
Yeah,
paid
don't
you. I
stress
got a
me out.
month.
Yeah,
I got a
don't
whole
stress me
month.
out.
Do not tell me
How
it's
is
almost
29
time.
days almost fucking time to
Yeah,
pay it?
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to think about it until the week it's
I
happening.
just high-fived myself because I got through this fucking payment. I don't even know my plan for the next one.
Yeah. Don't tell me. I got a month, dude. Okay. Don't
Yeah.
tell me it's almost time.
Yeah.
I wanted to
exactly
throw my
right.
phone. I said, "Are you seriously telling me right now
Yeah.
that it's almost time?
Yeah,
It's
that
not even
sucks.
close to almost time."
I wish it was fucking almost time to never have a car payment again, but that doesn't seem to be in the cards for me. And I'll segue to this. I bought a fucking 17-year-old convertible because I'm the classic midlife crisis fucking dude. Needed a convertible, so I bought it, made a little cash and some gold. They're not comfortable. It's like I go out in it. If it's fucking too hot, it's not comfortable. If it's too cold, it's not fucking comfortable. You put the top up, it's just a shitty fucking car. The thing rattles and shakes. I don't know why I'm even driving it. Now the check engine light's on. I don't even think
I
can
know
give
why
it
you're
away.
driving it.
Yeah, because my fucking which I wrote down here about the old EV. So I got a Ford Lightning driving down the road, and the front decides she's just gonna open up mid fucking drive.
She don't want to work no more.
She just don't want to do it. She's tired after 2 years, so she doesn't. And nothing in that truck could be simple. It can't just be a simple latch.
Yeah.
So
Like a regular gas-powered vehicle.
Which brings me to
you replace the latch.
It's been months. I've told you. You fucked me because I came to you in confidence. I said, dude, should I get an EV? And you were like, hell yeah, save the future, save your children. I said, all right, man, I'm going to do it. And
Can we upload a picture of my truck right as you said that?
Yeah. I'll upload a picture of your fucking girlfriend's Mini Cooper and you in it.
I want her to get rid of it. So.
You want her to get a fucking Tesla, you son of a bitch. You're gonna give other people bad advice. So I've been screwed because of your fucking bad advice, and that's.
Don't you want to buy a Tesla?
Yes, I do. I will buy a Tesla. So yeah, I wrote that down as convertible overrated. My trunk, and fuck you, Ford, for this truck, which I cannot drive. So I am driving a 17-year-old convertible currently for the past week. So there's that out to Ford. Getting a pressing text message?
No, it was a story that we should talk about that happened that she sent to me.
I would like that.
But I cannot connect to the interwebs on this phone for some reason.
So I looked up some trending like little sayings and little things. So have you ever heard of a delusion ship?
No. What?
So a delusion ship's basically like I meet somebody out at the I'm paraphrasing, but I meet somebody out at the bar. That's the wrong one. I meet somebody out at the bar, I shake hands, and then when they walk away, I start picturing like, man, I think me and him could be best friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. I do that with like
I do that with famous people.
Yeah, all the time.
Like I am convinced that Shane Gillis would want to hang out.
I'm convinced
and I don't know that, but I watch Tires and I see him and I go, this dude would want to have a Bud Light. I know I want to have a Bud Light with him, but I think also you give me 20 minutes with Shane Gillis, we're friends.
I think I'd be great friends with Josh Allen. I think it all the time. I think almost every celebrity I can hang out.
I get you want to be friends with Josh Allen, but Shane Gillis is more relatable to us to have a conversation.
Certainly.
You're not gonna talk to a guy that can throw a ball 110 fucking yards. You know,
could you imagine him at like
this guy 6'6"? He's got everything we don't have. Probably a dong this big.
That wouldn't be fair.
Yeah. I'm talking Shane Gillis. You know, he's joked about maybe the Downsy hit him a little bit. You know, he's not exactly skinny. He's funny. He's had to spend his whole life getting away on his humor. That's a dude we could fucking talk to. You know what I mean?
But what happens when he's funnier than us?
When he's funny. Yeah, of course he's gonna be funnier. But that's the thing. You're trying too hard. You're not trying too hard. But if you have a couple Bud Lights, you loosen up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I got a cousin. I got that same nephew, Will. I was talking about it the other day. We're at the baseball game in the box, and we all decided we weren't going to drink. So there's a bunch of all-you-could-eat food. So I said, that's funny because we either overdrink or we overeat no matter what. It's just a personality we are. 10 minutes later, Will tells my joke as if he had just invented it and gets laughs out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it to you.
You do it to me.
But I usually wait to leave the room.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you
That happened to me yesterday as well, but it was a 24-hour old Auntie Cat stole my joke right out from underneath me
Yeah.
that I told her the day before.
Did she get any laughs out of
Yeah,
it?
she did.
It's the worst because you don't want to sound petty and be like, dude, that's my fucking joke.
I did. I learned to her. I leaned to her and I said,
Yeah.
I said that last night.
Yeah. So I would think that with that delusionship, and that's actually another one of the little phrases that came up is delulu. You know that one?
I just thought that was just delusional. Like you're
Yeah, it is.
Delulu.
Yeah, you're delulu. I never heard that
Yeah,
before.
I've heard.
I don't
the
think
younger.
that I could say it at 46 and sound. It's kind of like they say, like, I can't drink a mixed drink out of the bar with a little straw and look cool. Because if you're not looking directly at it, the thing pokes you in the
Oh,
cheek,
yeah.
you're kind of fishing around looking for it.
Yeah.
You kind of look like an asshole.
I do this thing a
If
lot.
I say I'm delulu or you're delulu,
Yeah.
not working for me.
I do
don't
this
think
thing
it's
a lot
working
at the
for
bar
you
where
either.
I just don't. I take the straw and I throw it behind my back for no
Yeah.
reason.
Mhm.
I hit a certain level of drunk, and I think that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
I turn to my friend. And I say they don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Take the straw, throw it, and chug an entirety of it a drink. I don't know why. Now I'm out of drink. I have to wait in line again.
Yep.
It's a packed bar. You're not getting service for 15 minutes.
No, it kind of reminds me of today when I texted you 2 hours before about the bagel sandwich. You didn't respond until after I had ordered, when there was nobody at the bagel place, and then 17 people come in. Meanwhile, turns out I had diarrhea, had to go to the bathroom, so I'm fucking pacing all around this place, waiting for possibly the meanest fucking teller I've ever met at a fucking place.
Oh God.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, how hard is your job? I'm saying maybe it's behind the scenes, it's difficult, but I mean, it's just a cash register. I don't even see her making the fucking breakfast.
No,
sandwiches.
the cash register person does not make the sandwiches. They just go bink, bink, bink. Poppy,
Yeah,
bink, bink, bink. Everything,
yeah,
bink, bink, bink.
yeah.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Like,
Is
come
it that
on.
hard? And then you got a tip jar out. I'm not
Don't
giving-
even get me
I'm not
started on
giving you-
tips.
I'm not
Dude,
giving you a nickel if you can't
Dude.
smile at me with a fucking bagel. She would have got my change. If she could have been nice,
Yeah.
she could have got my change.
tipping is getting bananas.
I had a fucking drink yesterday for $22 and I had to pay with the card. And it was like, do you want to leave a 22% tip? I'm like, I don't even want to pay $22 for
Yeah.
this drink.
I
definitely
ordered
want to pay 26.
I ordered a ring online for her.
Mhm.
Well, like, it's a shitty ring. I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn her finger green, but
If you only knew a guy that dealt in precious metals, maybe you could get her a fucking nice ring. I don't know.
but an online order
Mhm.
that I pay them for their product,
Yep.
I pay for shipping,
Mhm.
and then at the very end, when I'm just about to hit checkout, it says, "Would you like to tip us?"
Yeah. Why?
I was like, "Who says yes to that?
Yeah. People, I guess people do because they keep asking.
Do you
I
tip
don't
on
understand it.
Amazon?"
I don't
No.
understand it. Let me ask you a question, piggybacking the earlier conversation about the Pornhub in the video, and if they were watching you, if they came to you and said, "I've got a fucking clip, like an hour, we took your finest like O faces and everything."
I don't want it.
No, you don't want it,
No,
but they're offering you $100,000 to make it public.
no. You can't do anything with $100,000.
You allow with $100,000.
You can't do shit with $100,000.
What are you gonna do? $100,000? They're just watching you fucking jizz. It's a big deal.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. That's not
$1 million.
enough. Maybe. Like, I can make that I can make that.
You could also make it for jizzing. It's just right there. It's cash right there.
Yeah,
Cash
but that,
check.
like, so you do that, and then your future opportunities are gone out the
Yeah.
window. You're done. That's
Yeah.
who you are.
You're the jizz guy.
Yeah, you're the jizz guy. Or
But
you
can
could go,
you could turn a whole fucking career into being the jizz guy.
I don't want to be the jizz guy.
What if you were a good jizzer though? What if you
Who
jizz
is?
more than anybody else?
Who cares
What
about
if you had a
that?
talent for that? Oh, don't tell me people don't fucking care about it because there's a whole bunch of videos of girls squirting. So obviously there's a fucking big deal, which I don't want to be squirted on. I've never been. I'm just gonna tell you the right.
I'm gonna tell you
People
that
wanna be shit
I'm just gonna
People wanna
piggyback
shit
off of
on
that
it?
real quick.
Yeah.
There's thousands of women who make millions of dollars
Yes.
on OnlyFans.
Mhm.
Not nearly as many men. It's
Right.
just they're not into
Oh
us.
yeah, well, let me tell you this, because as a matter of fact, I also asked ChatGPT if they thought we could make it on OnlyFans.
They have been wrong every
They
time.
have been wrong, and they are wrong again. But I will share it with you. Where are you at there, dog? Oh, I asked it another good. That one I like. All right, based on your content, your podcast, you're handsome as hell. J Bone with that chaotic Gen Z energy, probably owns one ironic tank top and somehow pulls it off. Uncle Vernmo seasoned. Every fucking thing I'm seasoned, which is just a nice.
Hold on. I own no tank tops, and I've seen you wear a billion.
Yeah, well. Uncle Vernmo seasoned, slightly unhinged, could fix a leaky pipe and ruin Thanksgiving dinner in the same. I'm not fixing a fucking leaky pipe. I'll tell you that. I can't fix anything. And it
And you
says,
certainly don't ruin Thanksgiving dinners, because I remember one specific year
yeah,
where you tried to do a handstand, and it
Yeah.
was probably the greatest thing on the
it
planet.
was
So
equivalent to your dad going on a bike and forgetting to pedal. I did try to do a handstand and forgot to hold my arms up and just fell directly down on my head. It was really, really bad.
might have been the greatest Thanksgiving ever.
So it says it's not about model tier looks, it's confidence, charisma, and the willingness to post a video called "Is a hot dog a sandwich?" Like it's a real debate. That's the kind of handsome that sells shirts and OnlyFans subscriptions.
We gotta take a time out real quick. They're
telling us
Like
we're
how
not
you
good
keep saying they call you seasoned
Yeah.
or whatever. If Ryan Gosling asked this question, they would not be like,
Yeah.
"Who cares about looks?"
Exactly right.
They constantly tell us we just need charisma.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess that the fucking camera is foggy. They can't really see the real looks. Bro. If you ever want me, oh wait, it says sevens with 10 out of 10 podcast personalities. That's basically a thirst trap in podcast form.
I think we're realistic in the 7 range, 6.5, 7.
I would say so. I mean, I can't see how it'd be below average.
Yeah, like a
I've
si-
seen some fucking
now
dogs. in
when
my life.
you're ranking someone's attractiveness on a scale of 1 to
Tits.
10. No, that's not good.
I thought we were. All right, my bad. Not it. Not eat. But as much as I agree with you, I would hate to go out there and go, "Hey world, what number do you put on us?" Because if we got a cumulative score that was bad,
Yeah,
I would fucking jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
Like if all of a sudden I was
Yeah.
like, shit, I always kind of thought, I knew I'd put on a couple LBs, but I didn't know I was in the fucking 3 range.
what my question was going to be was, when you're ranking people's attractiveness on that scale, is 5 average because it's center, or is like a 7 average because most people
I
are
don't
like
think so,
in
because
the
to
sevens?
me, Ryan Gosling's an 8. So that means
I mean,
puts us at a
8.
5.
Yeah, like
You know
he's
what I
not an
mean?
8 though. Like
He's
He's like a 9.5.
10. We got
He's like a 9.5. Like he's in that realm. He's rich,
But I
good
think,
looking.
Yeah, he's
like,
got the rich, the good looking part, but he's got the fucking,
He's also kind of funny. You ever seen his?
Yeah, no, he's hilarious. But that leads me to my question of the day for you. And it's perfect because you didn't know I was going to ask this question.
No, I didn't.
And you know I'm a fan of Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Love him. I've never watched The Notebook until the other day.
Whoa, that caught that, definitely.
So I believe that I'm going to say something that's going to piss some people off, but this is my subject.
Wait, so now you have seen it?
I have seen it.
Okay.
In my opinion,
Yeah,
one of the most overrated movies I've ever seen in my life.
The whole thing, like, oh, it's a beautiful love story. She fucking cheats on her husband.
Mm-hmm. The whole idea. First off, Marsden was a nice dude. I think he's probably better looking. He was definitely richer than Ryan Gosling. He didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? Nice dude.
Yeah, and it's like,
She's
well,
kind of an asshole.
I spent my whole life being obsessed with you, and I built you this house that you wanted.
Yeah.
She's like, done.
Yeah.
I would beat the shit out of my kid if they're like, I'm
Yeah.
out. I'm like, you know what? He's a millionaire.
The whole movie, I get it, and so everybody knows I love rom-coms. I love everybody in that movie. I really wanted to like it. I thought it was like the corniest, hokiest.
I mean, I liked it, but I think she's not the angel we're supposed to think she is.
Fuck, I don't even care about that. He wasn't the angel that we were supposed to think. The whole fucking thing is horseshit to me, because then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, it's a miracle, whatever." Do you think possibly we could go at the same time, and then that night they die holding hands together?
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
She fucking, spin me another tale. All right.
So if you and Anna are in that situation, she's like, die with me. You're like, nah.
If I knew how to fucking die, I mean, I don't have an off button.
Maybe you were like on the verge, and
The
you
guy fucking.
just needed that one little push to be like, okay, I'm ready to go, and that was it.
What do you mean ready to go?
You know,
Like right
you're
now,
at that age.
you know,
You're like you just needed that one. Like, oh yeah, no, it's time, and you just
that's
you
all
know?
you got to do.
Maybe we don't know. True love, you know.
My God,
True love.
dude. You know what? I can't even get into it with you, man, because that to me is the biggest bunch of fucking bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Because that's equivalent to somebody being like, "Yeah, man, we're about to pull the plug on it," and the guy's like, "Nah, I'm not ready yet." And then all of a sudden, he gets up and does a fucking backflip. You don't decide
Maybe
you're
that
gonna die
happens.
that night.
Maybe that happens.
Fuck that.
What about Johnny Cash and June Carter? They died within a month of each other, or whatever it was,
Yeah.
or 2 months of each other.
Well, you could, because a month goes by, you drink yourself to death or whatever the fuck, possibly.
They did have a crippling alcohol problem.
I mean, I know for me, I die and my wife's gonna fucking celebrate for a month. So she might die from over partying. There's not gonna be any. You know what I really want to talk about?
All of a sudden she's like into shots. She's like, yeah.
Yeah. What I really think is funny though is that when people go, "Oh man, you know, so and so died right before this trip to Vegas," I know they would have wanted me to go have a good time.
Yeah.
Fuck, I do. If I die before a big occasion, I don't want you to go. And if anybody goes, I die, and then a couple months later they're saying, and like, he would have wanted you to be happy. No, I don't want her to be fucking happy. I want her to be miserable and mourn my death until the day she fucking dies. And that's the truth.
If she dies, what are you doing?
I'm getting a hooker the next day. But it's not cheating. But technically, my point
is that technically a preemptive cheat though?
All right, so I've thought about it a couple times, but yeah, I would. I'm getting a prostitute. Listen, and to each their own.
Call back. That's in your fucking tape from the FBI agent.
Yeah, but to that degree, if she wanted to get a male prostitute or a female prostitute, whatever, she had enough of the old fucking little dong. She wants to go for a woman. The day after I die, she goes and gets off with one of them. Fine. And they say women have a harder time with men having emotional affairs than sexual affairs. Do you believe that? Like if all of a sudden your girlfriend saw you were just texting sweet nothing ever happened, but there was just a connection, as opposed to a one night stand that you were drunk and you said, "Listen, I fucked up. I was fucking
I would
drunk."
have an issue with both.
I know you'd have an issue with both, but I'm saying, which one do you think you would have more of an issue if you had to pick one?
If she fucks someone,
you'd have more of an issue.
Yeah.
You wouldn't fucking dislike the fact that you accidentally look through a fucking text messages and just see like text after text after text. Yeah, they're fucking
like what's the conversation like? Like is she like, oh, you're sexy, and she's like, you too.
Fucking conversations with another guy on a text. I also don't want her getting fucked at the bar. Neither one of them are good options. I don't know what side I would rather be on. If I really could tell you the truth that I don't know. But I think for women, they say, and not they, because I can't speak for all of them, but I read this article, Playboy.
Which one would you be more upset with?
Yeah, because there's that emotional side that the women feel like they cannot get to with men. And if men have that with another woman, that's what drives them fucking crazy.
Got it. But also, like, what's the conversation? Am I just talking to this person? Or
so you think that just talking, so if you had a female friend, you think that would be okay to carry on female? I guess it depends. What if you just met her? Okay, let me ask you a question. So you just met her at the bar. You guys are cool, whatever. And she was like, "Listen, I'm thinking about going to Albany too. Can I text you about some spots to eat? Like whatever." You're like, "Yeah, whatever." And then she starts texting you random shit. And then it just turns into conversations. That's a problem.
Yeah, no, but I wouldn't.
But that's not a problem if it's a guy. That's a friend. If she's a friend,
for me or for her?
It shouldn't be a problem for anybody, but it is.
Yeah.
This is my point.
Yeah.
Like I feel like guys and girls should be able to be friends.
You can be. It just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Like
I have how she looked. Like let's say not be
maybe
mean, but
to maybe
like,
to her.
If she looked like Melissa McCarthy, might be a little easier than if she looked like Sandra Bullock, just using 2 characters.
What do you think? If I was friends with a girl who I just like randomly met, and she looked like Melissa McCarthy or she looked like Sandra Bullock, yeah, do you care less about one? Right. See, she wouldn't care about Sandra Bullock, so like.
Yeah, exactly right. The McCarthy one's the problem because everybody knows that that's what you're into. But so you would have a problem. Obviously, she meets a new friend at the bar. She goes, "Hey, I met Jake. He's really cool. He's
Yeah.
gonna go to New Paltz. He's moved here from fucking
Yeah.
Cincinnati."
I'm
But, you
immediately
know, he's
going,
a-
who the fuck is Jake?
Who the
I'm
fuck
just-
is Jake? And then
yeah.
all of a sudden, Jake's texting like, "Hey, where's a good spot to get a sandwich? Oh, cool. My place makes a good sandwich. Come over and stop
Yeah.
over." And then she goes, "Listen, we're just fucking friends. The guy moved from Cincinnati." Then you get a look at Jake.
Yeah.
He's like 350 pounds. Or Jake's gay.
Is,
And then you go,
is Jake funny?
Yeah,
In
he's
350 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an issue.
but Jake's gay, you have no issue.
No, because he doesn't want to have sex with my girlfriend if he's gay.
So you think any guy wants to have sex with any girl that they have a conversation with?
At least my girlfriend, probably.
Yeah. All right. I tend to agree with you.
I'm going to tell you this. Her fucking hall pass, she told me, was Shane Gillis. So even if he's fat and funny, I have an issue with that. So.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I'm on both sides of it because I would not like it if Ann did it and had like a casual texting conversation with a coworker that happened to be male.
Yeah, it depends. Like once it stops being casual, then that's the issue. Like,
Yeah. Because my thought of a text message is I had to think of you long enough to want to pick the phone up and then send a message to you.
I don't put any thought in when I text.
But you thought of the person.
For us, I literally go, "Oh yeah," text Sparky like
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's not like, oh shit, let me fucking.
It's
sweat
not
this
like-
out. I gotta send
it's not
I'm
like,
just saying.
Oh, I
still-
have to talk
but
to
it still
Sparky.
pops
What am
up
I
into
gonna
your-
say?
it
What am
pops
I
up
gonna
into
say?
the-
Oh,
it-
let's text him. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
you
If
know?
I walked by Ann's phone and saw a guy's name, I'd be like, I don't really think I like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of a gray area where I'd be like, fuck it. It is what it
I
is.
think it depends on like the
It
situation.
depends because if we're, us being married, so if it's a married couple, like if it was Logan's, Logan had a girlfriend,
Yeah.
you two would text back and forth because you'd be like, what are
Right.
you guys gonna do? Not like
Yeah.
that, but like now, Will has. Anyway, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, scratch that. No, but if somebody has a new girlfriend, I'm digging a hole. So hypothetically speaking, if I delete this part of it, which I will, then it's gone. No, so anyway, let's go back to the list. Anyway, so I think I got this pretty well covered. Yeah, really fucked that one up. And my co-host is laughing. You know what though?
No, not that.
Yeah.
If somebody,
Yeah, I mean, then it's cool. But anyway, we have a new clothing line out. That's not new, but
I don't think we can call it a clothing line. I believe this realm calls it merch.
yeah. It's print fly we started making these things on. So we're gonna start putting them out on Shopify and all that shit.
Yeah.
And we'll let everybody know because they're gonna be pretty dope. Because so are we. Because we're a hard 6.5, 7. You could see that clearly.
And his wife is pretty well blessed with the ability to create things. So
But you were talking well blessed with the ability. I didn't know where we were going with there, guy. But you went with the print, and that's probably what she's best at. She is. Let me tell you this. Pretty well blessed when it comes to that kind of stuff. So anyway.
you really had your heritage came through.
Yeah, my Italian heritage night from the baseball game the other day.
Which that was interesting. We saw a dude, which I'm pretty sure he was placed there.
Definitely a
He was definitely paid to be there because he did not sit down one single time, just did laps around.
Oh, that's the guy that has Emma's number.
Ah,
That cool?
yeah, that's fun. We're probably talking about their diabetes because he was constantly talking about it. He literally ate a 5-pound cannoli screaming, "Diabetes isn't forever.
Mhm.
And then we lost him for about 30 minutes. Came down our section looking like he took a nap. Said my number I needed insulin and a nap, which I fully believe him.
He certainly looked like he could.
It was for real. If I like the cannoli was this big. Like and
Do you
this
like a cannoli?
I like one cannoli.
Yeah.
Like
I
after that
agree.
it gets too much.
I like the filling. God damn it! I walked right into that. Yeah. Like to
How you
suck
feel about an eclair?
like to suck that right out of there. Clear it, clean it dry of that
What
filling.
movie was that with the dog eclairs?
Oh yeah.
It was wasn't like Stifler, but not Stifler.
No,
Like he was in that movie. Oh
it's Ryan Reynolds.
yeah.
Yeah. One of his first
Oh,
movies.
he's in college forever.
Yep.
Van Dyke, no, Van Wilder.
Van Wilder.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh wait, I had a joke to tell actually. So the doctor says to the lady, "Well, it looks like you are pregnant." And the woman says, "Oh my God, I'm pregnant." He said, "No." I said, "You look like you're pregnant, fat ass." Now that's funny.
It was a man.
That was a woman.
The patient was a
Yeah,
man.
yeah. No, the patient was a woman. She just happened to be fat. You know what? I told you this the other day. When I have to explain the fucking joke, it's not funny. Okay?
I know. I totally understood the joke. I just
Yeah. You just needed to be an asshole. All right. So I looked up a couple things quick before we go. Let's see. Woman calls 911 after seeing boyfriend use 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Operator classifies as domestic emergency. Now, I typed what the top searches were for outrageous headlines that were really true.
One more time. I need to hear that again.
Woman calls 911 after seeing boyfriend use 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Operator classifies as a domestic emergency.
Yeah, I've gotten yelled at for that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this thing that said 87% of men believe that washing their face is good enough by just letting the shower run on your head.
I wash my beard though, so it's
do?
yeah. I throw some shamps in the
I
beard.
throw some shampoo on this bean. There's no hair up there, but I feel like it runs down my face.
You ever watch the videos of like the beaches like in California where they do like the bodybuilding shit and like
I know the beaches of Cheyenne.
well, yeah, but like that specific beach
Yeah.
where all the
Muscle
bodybuilders
Beach.
go. I
Yeah.
don't know the name, but
Yeah.
yeah. So there's like outdoor showers for you to like rinse off, maybe like
Yeah.
so. But there's a sidewalk on top of where like the shower's down here and the sidewalk's up here. So there's this giant, like one of the most massive bodybuilders I've ever seen, and like his traps touch his ears. I'm pretty sure. And he's washing his hair. He's doing his thing.
His traps touch his ear. My gut touches my knees. I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck's better?
So this guy keeps going over the bank and squirting more shampoo in his hair. So then he's washing it out and gets more foamy. He's like, "What the fuck?" He rinses it out. Guy sprays more. He does it like 6 or 7 times. By the end, the guy's like, "What the fuck?" He's like smashing the ground like the Hulk. I'm like, that dude's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like,
That is funny. I gotta look that one up. But yeah, I guess I didn't have. Oh, I did. I got one more thing I wanted to talk about. One more thing. I asked ChatGPT if a threesome would be a good idea, and their number one rule was if everyone actually wants it. Now,
that's
kind of
legality,
great.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
isn't
think
it?
that's more
Like
of a
if all of a sudden.
yeah. I don't think
you
you
guys
could.
sneak behind me. I don't know.
I don't think you could just force upon a third person. Like,
It says if you're not jealous or insecure, you've all talked about boundaries, expectations, and safe words. Seriously, someone always tries something unexpected. Now, what unexpected could be tried? You have a rule. I'm going to sit here. I'll watch.
doesn't that go against rule number 1 of something unexpected?
Yeah, exactly. You're sober enough to remember your own name, and you're not doing it just to
That's
spice
not
things
really
up.
that sober. If the
I mean, you have to be pretty fucked up not to know your own name.
Not ever once in all the times that I've been drunk have I forgotten my name.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
The bar is really low. On that.
Yeah. Neither right. I'm fucked up, man. What's your name? I don't know.
Like, do you have
I don't
dementia
know.
now? Like, that's not that's a whole nother class of drunk.
If it's fun, consensual, and nobody's going to be crying in the group chat later, cool. Go live for your HBO lifestyle.
Are people when people set up threesomes, are they doing threesome group chats? Is that what they're talking about?
I don't know. It says, you think it'll save your relationship. Spoiler, it won't. One of you is doing it just to please the other, and no one has talked logistic. Who sleeps where and whatever.
Who
But then-
sleeps where?
Yeah, who's fucking sleeping? If I'm having a threesome, nobody's sleeping.
I'm gonna tell
done,
you right
get the
now,
fuck out.
Whoever the extra is coming in is not spending the night.
It's the weirdest thing.
What are
ChatGPT
we?
doesn't know
Are we
anything.
making? Are we making popcorn and sleeping in sleeping bags
Is
after?
this
What
a
are we?
Netflix and chill? I'm not having you over for a movie
Get the
afterwards.
hell out!
I'm fucking feeling pretty disgusted about the fact I let a dude rail me. I need you to get the fuck out of here. At this point, I'm really questioning my decision on why I agreed to let my wife bring her coworker here. I need him to fuck out. Which is the problem, because if I went to go take a leak and then I come back and then I'm like, shit, it's like post-nut clarity, and all of a sudden they're like snuggled up together. That's when you want to kill somebody.
Yeah,
that's
there can't be any snuggles after.
You got to do it.
What the fuck is Snuggles
Who
doing?
snuggles? Do you snuggle after sex?
Yeah,
You do?
we cuddle.
Really?
You don't?
No.
Why?
I don't have sex. If I did, we'll try it. I'll let you know next time. It's been a while.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't need to know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll video it. It's a
Please
short- it's a
don't.
short clip.
Please don't video it.
Well, anyway, this is episode 47 of the Halfway to Middle Age podcast. Merch is coming. We're blowing up. We're growing. We're not growing at all. Actually, the watch count's down. I mean, the subscriber count's down, so we need some help. So I'll beg you, tell all your friends, your grandmothers. We don't care. I'm old. They could be old. Maybe they like us. Because I thought I was a baby boomer this whole time. So I was trying to attract baby boomers like myself, but I'm not. I'm Gen X, motherfucker. Bam. Boom. And you're Gen Z. Gen Z. Yeah. There it is. So if you don't like seeing these sweet faces, these hard 7.5s to 8s, possibly, 6.5 to 7, wherever you want to do, you put a label on us if you need to. We don't like to do it because we don't like to brag. But if you need to be an asshole, go ahead.
Well, that's a good point. If you don't want to see our faces, you can hear us on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or if you do like the way we look, check us out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Are we on anything else?
Not yet, but one of these days we're gonna get a Patreon page. I think it's about
And potentially
fucking-
one day Patreon, all at Halfway to Middle Age.
If Uncle Vernmo has one thought to let you go by,
You didn't let me finish, and I'm going to
sorry,
fuck it
go
up.
ahead. Do it. Sorry, my bad.
If you can't find us, you're not looking.
You're
All right, I'm
simply-
done.
You're simply not looking because you're a baby boomer and maybe your eyesight's fucking shit. I don't know. But Uncle Vernmo leaves you with this last nugget, which is a threesome's like tequila. Sounds fun, but if you're not emotionally hydrated and communication lubed, you're waking up with regrets and someone else's sock on your ceiling fan.
Well, I can tell you this. I hate tequila, so.
And you might hate a fucking threesome. And on that, we're out.
Yeah. Y'all ball. Yeah. Yo, it's Uncle Vernmo, the OG in the game. Halfway to middle age, still spitting the flame. Wrinkles on the mic, but the flow don't fade. Life's a mixtape, I'm the track that's played. J-Bone, Nephew, young blood with the bounce. Repping the fam, stacking wisdom.